Hi there. My name is Dr. Bree, and today I'm coming at you with a message that might surprise you, and it is this: don't go to the gym. And I'll tell you why. And also, I don't really mean that all the way. Let me explain. I want to explain to you, first of all, my workout week and also what I recommend to you if you're a person with pelvic floor concerns and you want to have a regular fitness routine. You want to get back into fitness. You want to live life without fear of hurting yourself or injuring your pelvic floor more or making your symptoms worse. I have some tips for you and just some information I've gleaned from my own hard-earned experiences in my own life and working with clients. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I share with you why I'm saying don't go to the gym, let me just tell you about my workout week. So this is an idea of a typical workout week. I am changing things all the time because I really follow the instincts of my body. And I have gotten to the point where I crave exercise and movement as something that really keeps me not only fit and my muscles strong, but it also keeps me mentally sane. So I really need to move and exercise to feel good and to feel vital and healthy. So it's not a chore to fit in exercise. And another thing that's a tip for me is I do things that bring me joy. I don't ever force myself to do something that sounds horrible. So if I am sick, or if I'm having my period and I'm really low energy, then I'm going to modify my fitness plan based on my needs at the moment. But in general, what I do for my workout week as a person with pelvic tension, excessive pelvic tension, I have had pelvic pain and painful intercourse in the past. And I've also dealt with bladder prolapse, mild bladder prolapse, and I still have a little bit of descent of the bladder, but I wouldn't call it anything that limits me at all. I don't need surgery. I don't need anything to help with my prolapse because I've learned how to live a prolapse-safe lifestyle. So those are the issues I deal with, and these are the exercises I do. So every day I go on a walk. This is really important to me. I move my body through a walk outside in nature every day. It's so important to get that fresh air and that sunshine. It's really also important to know that you don't have to get all of your exercise all at once. You can break up your exercise sessions into little chunks throughout the day, and I often do that with my walks. I'll do a short walk in the morning and then another one in the afternoon. And this is possible even if you don't work from home like I do. You might be able to schedule this into your workday if you work an office job. Now, sometimes the weather is horrible and I have to stay inside. And in that case, I will get on my trampoline. I have a rebounder. And if you're wondering how I can jump on a trampoline with a history of pelvic floor issues, I have a blog post that's all about rebounding that I can link in the video description. And I'll tell you that rebounding actually can be done for many people safely, even if you have pelvic floor issues. So I do something for my heart health and for my whole body cardiovascular fitness every day. Now, the recommendations for heart health are at least 150 minutes per week. But again, remember that these can be broken up. A lot of times people think and say to me, oh, I don't exercise. And they think of exercise as like it has to be going to the gym or doing like a fitness class. But the thing is, even just a little walk around the block is exercise, and it counts toward your daily total and your weekly total of fitness for heart health and total body health. In addition to my walking and my more cardiovascular fitness that works my whole body and gets my heart rate up, I do some type of Pilates, yoga, or dancing every week. Now, this is just my preference because it's what my body loves and craves. And I know that everybody's different. My husband, for example, he really hates yoga. He also doesn't enjoy dancing the way I do, but I love dancing. I don't do choreographed dancing because I've learned that that doesn't really work for me. What works is more of a free form style of dance called ecstatic dance that I go to about once a week. Pilates and yoga are something I typically do at home. I don't always want to spend the money or do the drive to go to a studio to do yoga or Pilates. So I have the benefit of having experience of knowing how to do yoga and Pilates safely in my body. And so, if you are new to yoga and Pilates, it might benefit you to go to a physical therapist and learn some basics about how to move and body mechanics that can really help you stay safe and help you learn how to manage your pressure, the pressure in your body, and how to activate and relax your pelvic floor and core muscles correctly so that you can do yoga or Pilates or weightlifting safely when you go out on your own. So that really brings me to this idea of don't go to the gym. So I said that at the beginning, and I want to explain to you what I meant. I do sometimes go to Pilates classes that are in a studio led by a Pilates instructor. Or sometimes I go to a gym. I have a gym that I like. I don't feel like I have to go to the gym to get a good workout. That's just not the truth. You can get a good workout at home. It's still a workout. You don't have to go to a gym for exercise. But sometimes I want to have that group support and that just be led by somebody else through like a weightlifting class. I go to a really cool interval class that does different weight lifts and different core workouts and different machines at the gym. So I do that maybe once every couple of weeks, and I love it. It's fun. But I know how to protect my body and to protect my pelvic floor. And sometimes the instructors or the equipment at the gym isn't always the safest if you've never taken the time to learn how to breathe to manage your pressure, how to appropriately engage and relax at the right times your pelvic floor and your core muscles. So that's why I say, don't go to the gym. First of all, don't feel like you have to go to a gym to exercise. It's just not true. Second of all, sometimes the exercise equipment and the workouts that are presented in gyms aren't always with your pelvic floor in mind if you have pelvic floor issues. And so you need to take matters into your own hands to learn about your body and to learn how to keep yourself safe and to know your limits so that if you're doing an exercise in a gym class and the instructor is telling you to do, like, for example, a double leg drop, like where you're lying on your back and you're bringing both legs down toward the ground and up. And if that's feeling bad in your pelvic floor or in your low back, if you're feeling downward pressure on your pelvic organs, if you're feeling like this isn't working for me, you need to have the tools to have the confidence to stop and modify so that it's safe for your body or to go do something else. To that end, I just recommend seeing a physical therapist in person so you can learn more about your body or taking up one of my programs. For example, I have a program called Lift for prolapse relief, and it's wonderful. It teaches all of these tips and tricks about how to live a pelvic floor safe lifestyle so that you can use the tools and the exercises you learn in my Lift program and apply it to any gym class you want to go to or any fitness experience you want to do. But you must know how to keep yourself safe before going to the gym and thinking that's going to be what fixes you, because honestly sometimes gym exercise classes or certain equipment at a regular fitness gym isn't always going to be so helpful for you unless you know how to listen to your body and how to modify to keep things safe for your specific core and pelvic floor needs. So that's my workout week and why I say don't go to the gym. Again, I'm just kind of joking there. You can go to the gym if you love the gym, but just be sure that you're staying safe. And lastly, I'll say when you are getting back into fitness and back into exercise, start so much slower than you think you should. So if you think that you should be able to go out and walk a mile around your neighborhood, then start with less than that. If you think you should be able to go for a run right away after taking some time off because you developed a pelvic injury or pelvic pain, or maybe you got diagnosed with prolapse and maybe you were a runner in the past, don't just go out and go for a 5 mile run. You need to build back up so much slower than you want to. It's going to be hard because you're just going to want to dive in and do it. But I promise you, take your time. Slow and steady wins the race, and baby steps add up. Give yourself small wins so that you don't push yourself over the edge and then make things worse and have to take time off and feel discouraged. So give yourself small wins. Start with very baby steps and gradually build from there. And again, seek support from a pelvic floor physical therapist or from my online program, Lift for Prolapse Relief. And always, whenever you've done a workout, end with your hips up on a pillow or a couple of pillows or a yoga block and just feel that relief. Give yourself a time and moment to rest, rejuvenate your body, integrate the workout because workouts are stressful on the body. They're a good stress, not a bad stress. They're great, but they can elevate certain stress hormones. So taking time to rest with your hips up is rejuvenating for your pelvic floor. It's great for your blood and your lymph. It helps gently reposition your pelvic organs if you have prolapse, and it just feels good. So don't forget hips up time. It's great for everybody. And I hope that this has helped you. If you have any questions or want to work with me more directly, then check the video description and there will be links and resources to support you. And until next time, remember to eat clean, move every day, and you will shine brighter. I'll see you next time.